Take it slow.
Research complete.
Epic. Nukenites, this is the start of another OSL round of 16. And I can scarcely believe it because I can very vividly remember casting the last OSL round of 16 match between these two guys on El Nino, where Flash absolutely completely destroyed Kwanro with a simple sunken bust. Wah, wah. So Kwanro's got to have that in the back of his head right now, but still, man, is time flying by. At ridiculous rates, soon we'll all be dead. This is Nuke the Stars to bring you happiness and cheer today. So it's Flash versus Kwanro, two epic giants of players. I don't think a lot of people consider Kwanro S-class, but I think he's pretty much getting there. He doesn't handle late game very well, but he usually doesn't have to. He usually ends it sooner than that. He has a very aggressive style, a very good tonic to Flash's type of play, which is very conservative, his fast expand build that he loves to do. But I saw Flash drinking his motor oil. He's ready to go. So here we go. Flash versus Kwanro on some map I don't remember. We're about to find out. It's either Eye of the Storm. Yeah, I think it's Eye of the Storm. So down here at the 5 o'clock position in purple is Flash. So that means up at the... I did that for syncing, by the way. I knew that Kwanro wasn't Terran. But up at the 10 o'clock position in blue is Kwanro. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to do a Ling Rush strategy of some kind. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Yeah, Kwanro's not really known for getting to Hive Tech ever. Sometimes he does. Most of the time he doesn't. Usually ends it with a Ling run by of some kind. But okay, let's get some predictions from the Nukenites. Been a while since I've read these, but okay, here we go. Whoa, that's a nice little picture. Anyway, Mise Man, M-Y-S Man, writes, Flash versus Kwanro rematch will be epic. Prophetic, we'll see. Okay, Swepstick writes, Flash needs to be stopped. I wonder if he wants Kwanro to stop him. Okay, Jackal327 writes, Kwanro is gonna Kwanro! That was about 5 L's and I think about 6 exclamation points on that. So yes, that's hardcore, man. Here's one from Mogans RS writes, I hope Flash doesn't wreck this by losing right away. Surprised face. Not sure how to say that. Okay. I have been promised my life by the great Flash by being head of his worship among whatever humans are left after his reign begins. Epic. So okay, it looks like Kwanro throwing down his base, going out to scout. It's going to take him a while to do it. He was sending his overlord over to the 2 o'clock position, and he's scouting down at the 8 o'clock position. And there is Tony the Tiger with a bazooka. Wonderful. I'm going to assume that's Flash. Flash looks a little... He's got that Eye of the Tiger kind of fight in him, I think. Maybe that's for Kwanro, because Kwanro definitely is going to need the Eye of the Tiger. Okay, he's going to need the Eye of the Tiger to fight back Flash. There's the Overlord being spotted. Flash knows exactly where Kwanro is right now, so he's going to go up there with his SCV, see that base, and he's going to try to hang in long enough to see if the third hatchery comes up very, very soon, before or after the spawning pool. Spawning pool's up, but I don't see the gas coming up for Kwanro yet, so I think he is going to go for a pretty standard 3-hatch build. Oh, where can I buy one? Oh my god. Okay, whoever's in the audience, if you watch this ever, I will buy that from you for any amount of money. Man, entertaining audience today. Oh my god. Hydralisk outfit. Yeah, you Koreans are so lucky. We don't have any kind of crap like that around here. Well, I haven't checked eBay, so I'm not sure. But anyways, back to the game. Let's get another prediction here, because both these guys are going for econ builds. I don't think we're going to see a lot of action yet. The third hatchery is coming up for Kwanro. He's going to transition straight into 3-hatch Muta, most likely. If he can get rid of this SCV, though, he could definitely switch things up because Flash will be in the dark. But it's going to be difficult for him to get rid of that SCV. You have to cut Zerglings when you do a build like this. So, okay, here's another prediction from Lappy-san. Writes, this will be the tournament where new blood drips down the hillside of Mount Olympia, where if you can climb above the clouds, you will see the old gods Flash and Stork fight to the death. So there is a Flash and Stork finals prediction, which would be epic. I'd love to see a Flash versus Stork finals. You know, other than the 2008 finals where Stork got owned 3-0. I don't think that would happen again. Although Flash trained with Stork for his final series against Movie, and when Stork was interviewed, usually Protoss players, they have kind of a camaraderie. They like to compliment each other. They're very chummy with each other. When they had that all-star race battle where they had all the Terran players versus all the Zerg players and all the Protoss players, you could tell the Protoss players were a much tighter group. They were getting along much, much better than the other two races. But, yes, that would be such an epic final. But when Stork was interviewed saying what were Movie's chances, he said that Flash would pretty much 3-0 it, if not 3-1. So he was a little bit prophetic there, guessed that 3-1. And he was training against him, and Stork is one of the best versus Terran players around, and he beat Flash himself. So he was obviously impressed by Flash, and Flash maybe improved from the last game against Stork up until the finals. Okay, let's see what Flash is up to. He has a nice little wall of Marines, and Kwanro getting up his hydralisk den. So this is not going to be standard at all. I see the evolution chamber too. So Kwanro might be starting out with lurkers and then transitioning it to ultralisk. An early evolution chamber like this usually indicates an ultralisk build from a Zerg player. Although it's very difficult to get that done against fast-expanding Terran because they get such a heavy economy going that they can move out with an absurd amount of troops. And Flash is going to scan this. He scanned the natural. I'm not sure if he scanned inside the main or not. I assume he will at some point to see what's coming his way. Because, okay, it looks like Kwanro is throwing down a few Sunkens, getting completely prepared for a Sunken break this time around. Oh, that was so bad in the last OSL. His Sunkens just didn't come up in time, and he completely lost the game. Yeah, I remember saying in that commentary that, man, I thought Kwanro put up a much better fight than this. It looks like he is this time around, as long as he has some troops out there to back up his Sunkens. He doesn't want the backup troops from Flash to come in there and just destroy those anyway. With reinforcements, I think Flash could definitely take down those 3 Sunkens, but Flash scans, he sees the evolution chamber, he's going to know, okay, at this point, Kwanro's probably going to try to get a lot of bases, a lot of gas to support ultralisks of some kind, if it's not a fake-out. I mean, Kwanro could definitely go for a fake-out at this point. Getting that evolution chamber up just for upgrades for lurkers or something like that, which isn't usually standard, but still, it could definitely be a very clever fake out. Here come the lurkers, so it looks like Kwanro's front door is going to be safe for now, at least till the tanks come out. But the good thing for Kwanro is that it's going to be a while for that first tank comes to the front. With this type of build, usually get out a lot of medic marines to harass the bases before the factories come down. Factory machine shop just now coming down on that factory, so we're going to see a tank out in a few minutes, but Kwanro's going to be able to defend in the meantime. Very quick reaction from Flash. Oh, trying to press his luck a little bit and go back in there, maybe try to snipe a lurker or two, but yeah, he's going to have to back off. Oh, he actually attacked his Marines there. I saw him attack the Marines with the fire bats. He's fired up. Get it? Okay, man, that was really stupid. But yes, Flash is in the middle, still being fended off by Kwanro. Kwanro obviously isn't going to have Defilers out for a while. I don't think with this type of build he's going to have Defilers until quite late in the game. But let's see what Kwanro does. Flash still moving around here, trying not to get surrounded by these troops. He's almost surrounded, Kwanro. Oh, nice firebat positioning there, though. Gets rid of the Zerglings that try to do that little surround. With those 2 firebats, that's going to fend off a surprising number of Zerglings. But okay, Flash looking for that 4th base. He's saying, I saw the evolution chamber. Where's your 4th base? You won't be able to support Ultralisk unless you have a 4th gas out there. So he's still coming around looking for lurkers. He scanned for lurkers right next to his base, so he knows Kwanro's tricky nature. Plus, he kind of lost track of those troops in the middle, so he wanted to make sure, a couple more kills there. Coming in, very limited army for Kwanro. Since the reinforcements are right here for Flash, he might be able to just get a pincer attack on what Kwanro has. Now, Kwanro establishing his 3rd base. Getting up his Spire at the same time, and his Queen's Nest, a very unusual build for him. I'm really not sure what Kwanro is going to do now. I didn't expect that Spire so early,